Hold on. I heard there might be a new video.
You got to hear the voice of the supporters.
Cocoa Bonds. Wolfpack. Jim and them.
There's more to go through. It's time to look at Corey's Twitter, everybody.
It's time to look at Corey's Twitter.
Oh, and this is where this Jen Miller put together a petition to help get Jim and them off the air.
Oh, no. Jim.
Yes.
Jim, we're on the air? Where?
They're going to remove us from Fox News.
Thank you, Miss Miller, for creating a platform to fight back. These sick psychos think they're funny. I think it'd be hysterical if they came to the realization that if they stop stealing from me and talking about me, there'll be nothing left for them to talk about. Hashtag sign the petition, hashtag support. So if we go to the petition, there's a video here.
Yeah.
What up, y'all? It's Laredo Mitch. I just want to say Jim and them are pop culture, man.
So yeah, shout outs to Jams. And then there is just this guy, whoever this guy is.
Hey, everybody. Let's all try to get along and be kind to one another. Okay? Have a great day.
No.
Wait, Jim,
That
you're
guy's
saying you
real.
don't know who this guy is? You
The best pop-up
don't know
ever?
who the best pop ever is?
I think that
I
guy's
do
just a
now.
real one.
And then we got another one here. Wearing a Cocoa Bun shirt.
Oh, shit.
Hey everybody, my name is Self Feldman, and I just like to say Jim and them is pop culture.
So nobody go
So
to
good, dude.
Whatever you do, don't go to this petition and sign it and post a video.
Yeah.
Hey, there's a new one. I wonder if it's real.
Yeah, I know. Is it? Oh, wait,
I haven't
hold on.
seen that one yet.
Corey, are we going to have to rename the Streisand
Oh, I
effect
know who
after
this
you?
Yeah, I know.
Call it the Feldman effect? Who do you think made this petition? That's right. The Wolfpack. To let everyone know who the monster really is. You. You're the monster.
What the fuck?
You're the bad man. And now the whole world is going to know it. Because you promoted the petition. You can't trick the Wolfpack, Corey.
You know what?
I recognize that voice, by the way.
I appreciate that Moon Knight showed up to take Corey down a notch.
That's so funny.
The moon's haunted.
The Wolfpack created it.
Wait,
And
who-
he's, oh no, I fell into their trap.
Who is that?
I think that was
Scarecrow.
Scarecrow.
Oh, what?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's wild that this man shared this and it got no signatures.
Yeah, and most of them are us.
Yeah. Most of these verified signatures are just us.
Because there were 6 for about a week.
A tweet from an hour ago, Bally77, who I love, by the way, has some great tweets to Corey. Do you think Jim and them are somehow mixed in with the Wolfpack? Corey Feldman, I don't think they've made it known. It is fact. I mean, to be
Here's
fair,
the thing. We are constantly claiming it, even though it's completely untrue. And Jim is always like portraying all this Wolfpack,
I mean, we had the
iconography for
Wolfpack-
no reason.
yeah, bro, just come out with it now. With it all now. Unfortunately, it's probably the only way to protect yourself and your family if the truth is out there. I've said all I have to say. Google it. Take care of you and yours. Some people don't get that you can't name names. Not in your business, anyways. You could put yourself in further danger if you do.
I love his own fans are like, yeah, you've never named names.
No, right? Exactly. His own fans are like, I know you've never named names for your own safety. And he's like, actually, I did risk my life and career to freely name the names legally, which is why I referred him to Google.
Yeah, you did.
It's just that's like when you're like talking to someone and you tell a line, they're like, it's the other thing. They're like, hell yeah. it is.
Yeah, you're right.
You nailed it.
Do it.
Yeah, didn't you publicly bring your son out on the Howie Mandel podcast? Nalgas de Coco, which is Coco puns in Spanish, by the way.
What?
Yes.
Now goes to Coco.
Nalgas de Coco?
Isn't that fucking awesome?
Nalgas de Coco.
Now, yeah, I should stress. I know I kind of mentioned it. I loved seeing everyone in the Drew Lane Show comments, but seeing some of these inside tweets that were like very well done, but just snuck in a little thing here and there. Oh, chef's kiss.
That's what we do.
And then, well, even his dumb
His
response is terrible because the guys are still bringing up a point like, you know, you're saying this is private. They just attacked my son out of nowhere. And he's like, well, didn't you bring him on the Howie Mandel podcast? Yes, as an adult, when he was doing well, right now is not that time. And
He's
it's-
no longer an adult.
Yeah, like no one knows that. We don't fucking know that shit. And then here's someone calling out, you're promoting mental health awareness, which is amazing.
Is this heroin chic waif we're talking about, Jim?
Yeah. But then you called Zen mentally challenged. So even his fans are like, what's going on?
Yeah,
What-
watch your mouth.
What exactly did you mean by that? Not in the traditional sense.
In my own sense.
I explained this in another post asking the same question.
Google it. I don't remember.
This is where he even tells on himself. We don't know exactly because we never received a true diagnosis. That's what we explain in the video. Bottom line is it was primarily self-induced. However, we don't know if he was already conflicted but not showing symptoms, or if the incident that occurred is solely responsible.
Like he's a fucking robot, like that breaking the laws of robotics all of a sudden. It's like, oh, no, we don't know what happened.
And you should have had all that tea tree oil from Sprouts.
Hence, we don't know if he's suffering from symptoms making him temporarily disabled or if he's actually permanently affected. I think the problem, stupid, is that you're saying disabled, which is a different thing.
Yeah.
No, it's the same thing. Don't you understand? I'm being attacked.
Oh, yeah. I messed up looking you up on YouTube. Everything that pops up is just those guys.
I mean, I think we even mentioned that recently, that it must be a nightmare to Google that dude's name anymore.
And others trying to tear you down. It's got me thinking that this has to be some coordinated effort by someone with real pull. Someone who wants everyone to see you as a liar and untrustworthy.
How high does this thing go?
Who's on the line?
I just got one thing to say to Corey. Don't turn your back on the wolf pack.
Yes, thank you. You're right. I mean, not hashtag not a threat.
We got him.
Remember earlier when we were like, why does he think we're a part of the wolf pack? We're not. Here's the thing, guys. We're not.
No, because we're the new wolf pack.
Yeah.
We're the red wolf
We're
pack.
the red wolf pack.
Although there wasn't a previous one, but
Yeah,
we're the new,
we're
we're
the
the
red-
Latino
yeah.
world order.
Yeah.
I'm La Parca.
So his response here to someone wants everyone to see you as a liar and untrustworthy. You're getting it. This has been going on since I first released my book, Choreography.
Which we own.
In various ways. But the gaslighting and slander really blew up when I released my self-financed doc in 2020.
You gaslighted and slandered? What do you mean?
Revealing 6 names of actual pedos who abused us as kids. The film's gone, but they've never let up and never left me alone. Like I'm the criminal for standing up for justice for children. It's beyond disgusting the depths they go to cover themselves. What's great, though, is if you actually watch our commentary, it's not about, we're not upset that he's naming names.
No.
We're upset about how he tried to raise a bunch of money and swindle people, and then also
Dragging Haim's name through the mud.
his quote best friend's name through the mud.
When I brought this up earlier, he always talks about how they're with Judy Haim and them. Like
Yes.
he openly talks about how Judy Haim hates him. Why would Judy Haim hate you?
Then he responds to the lady that made the petition. He's like, what happens once you get enough signatures?
This is so great. There's no end game.
Are you going to send it somewhere? And how many SIGs are we looking for? We're looking for as many as we can. I'm sending it to all social media platforms to get them off of here. YouTube, etc. You rock.
So her plan is to get 17 signatures and be like, hey, YouTube,
YouTube, can
balls
you,
in your court.
Can you take this down, please? And then someone commented a Tango 11B on his Insta and said, listen up, Grimace. If you think Jim and them are getting handcuffed for their antics, I've got bad news to pop your purple bubble. Your grasp of U.S. laws is wobbler than a McDonald's straw. There's a real McDonald's theme going on here.
I don't know.
Yeah, what?
I don't know why.
Oh, what the fuck?
Okay.
This guy, you know what he did though?
He stuck to the
He
bit.
stuck to it.
Yeah, he committed.
He came up with an
Purple
idea
bubble.
and he just fucking ran with it.
And then
He mined it for all it was worth.
because Jen Miller again's like, now they got their minions commenting and bad talking me. Wow. That's how they roll because they're big P words.
Paggots? Is he calling us a paggot?
So they run and hide behind bits and fake accounts to scare people away from protecting me.
I mean, we do hide behind bits.
Yeah, we're always hiding behind our bits. It's a tired old game, and I know all their tricks. I'm sorry in advance if it gets too much. Just block and ignore. Never waste your breath arguing, as they are usually bots anyways. Yeah, like we're just throwing bots together.
That's a tired old game. Does he want to play a game?
Now, if we get to HDM here, Someone's like, there's been a wave of evil. To them, I say, bring it on. It's lasted forever. It's really sad they have nothing else to do but say they are comedy. As themselves, they are not funny. They are using Corey because they can't create their own content and people not be bored and leave. It's 3 grown men talking about Corey because they are not creative enough to do their own thing.
You are a grown woman working for free.
Yeah, exactly. You're a grown-ass woman that can't design a website or run a web store. Give me the name of this podcast and group of scum doing this because some of us can fight back dirtier than they can. I can help you if I have a name. Hashtag teamwork makes the dream work. So Don Maga 69, just some tough guy, like basically.
Some fucking idiot.
And then he's like, it's called Jim and Them on YouTube. So that's him openly, like somebody's openly like insinuating like, yeah, I got some dirty things I can do to those guys. Give me a name. And he's like, yeah, this is what we need. We need some real down and out hitmen or whatever. And then we got another one here. What's their end game? Are they after money somehow? Just to control your son? They don't have jobs? What the? So sorry you're going through this.
Oh, that's great.
They're likely funded by dark power money to defame me and silence me while monetizing their videos, which are just beach background noise over my hard-earned and self-funded works. Hard-earned and self-funded works. They're thieves first and foremost, then stalkers, then hired guns. In that order. Stupid bitches.
In that order. Stupid bitches.
So, I mean, I wish there was some fucking dark power money.
Oh.
Sign me up,
Fund
bro.
us, please.
Let's go.
I am begging you.
Sign
fund
me
us.
up for that dark power money.
I wanna-
and this one, I just wanted one of his replies from Gin and Piss. Corey, you should kill them with an axe.
I can either be one of his crazy listeners or one of our
ours,
crazy listeners.
I like that. I hope it's just some guy that saw the post.
I like that Gin and Piss's handle is just at Gin and Piss.
I didn't even realize Morphine Carnival above that. Good luck. When I was a boy, my parents would put me in the psych ward a lot. 4 times after my first semester at a university after I confided in my mom that I felt I was using too many drugs at school here. They would diagnose me all kinds of schizos and manias. I felt retarded here.
Anyway, I'm Morphine Carnival.
Anyways, kill him with an axe.
My good friend Gin and Piss will take over from here. Gin and Piss, you have the floor.
And then probably Ricky, grow up. One tiny podcast makes fun of you isn't the cause of all this. Oh, this is to Adrian Sky. Oh, she replied to these. Adrian Sky, did he say that? Laughing emoji. Did you even listen to the video? Y'all may be evil, but y'all aren't the brightest bulbs in the bunch either. And then O. Jansen. And just a suggestion, if you're wanting to show seriousness in the mental health family topic, you come off sounding like you're plugging your girlfriend's music career in the middle of doing so. It comes off odd. But hey, just a thought. And then Adrian Sky pops in. Or maybe he's just bringing attention to the harassment that we've been experiencing, such as how they've been attacking my music, his career, his son. Just a thought. You sound stupid. The first thing she mentions, my music, like before my music and his career before getting to his son.
In that order,
which
stupid bitches.
Which is supposed to be the main part here. So here we go. Here's her big post about us from today.
Nice.
For those who don't know about the situation, there are groups on YouTube that have been harassing Corey for years. They mock his work.
Check.
Spread false allegations. Nope. And are fully committed to making his life a living hell.
He's done that himself.
Recently, they've started coming after me. I receive nasty comments daily from these, quote, fake accounts. Not fake.
No.
They've been stalking my socials. No, we
What?
haven't.
No, I don't even.
Yeah. Trying their hardest to find any information on me. Nope, not at all.
Brief Google search.
Yeah. They have attacked my image and my music, and it doesn't seem like they have any intention of stopping anytime soon.
Well, there's not much else to talk about.
Yeah. They've assured me and the public that I will, quote, I will never have a career because of my relationship with Corey.
That sounds like something we might say.
We said you have a career because of your relationship.
Oh,
with
yeah.
Corey.
Yeah.
Because my music is trash.
Check.
And I don't have what it takes. I'm ugly and I'll never be a model because
Oh.
I decide to be alternative.
Yeah, she's talking about the comments we read of other people
but
talking
she's
to
making
Corey.
it seem like we said it. Yeah, no, we First of all, we didn't bring up any. I don't even know if she's trying to be a model. I guess she did a runway thing, but we didn't talk anything about that.
She wore like a big fuzzy Jamiroquai hat and sang Amy Winehouse songs.
Well, I mean, we goof on her tattoos for sure.
Yeah, this is just because she looks like Jared Leto Joker.
Yeah.
She looks haunted.
I'm covered in tattoos.
They openly say these things about me on their channels. I do not know these people. I've never met them, but they have took it upon themselves to start harassing me and belittling me.
No.
I have had a man follow me onto our hiking trail near our house and take pictures of me. Although we don't know if it's connected, the man on the trail looked very similar to one of the YouTubers that have been harassing us. Yeah, Mike.
Now, again, we all know that whoever she saw looked just like me. I guarantee that, like, she saw someone that looked like me. I get it. I understand it.
You're so LA, Hollywood Mike.
The second they said that, I knew that it was like, well, she didn't see someone that looked like anyone else. It was me.
Here's the most egregious lie. They have sent death threats and rape threats to friends of ours.
What?
Ooh,
No,
what?
again, here's the thing. This is that thing where let's pretend. Let's take it at face value that she has received those things. She's doing what Corey does and saying because that had happened, they must be affiliated with us. Thus, we are the ones that did
then
it.
why would we want to kill her friends?
Yeah, right.
Like,
Yeah,
but
and
also,
that's assuming that it even happened.
it's like me taking that first tweet I read where the guy's like, "Give me a name. Some people can do dirty," and that could be me, or someone saying, "Hey, go kill them with an axe."
Yeah.
That I'm like, I'm getting death threats. They and their supporters have took advantage of Corey's son's mental health. You can see the video about this on Corey's page. It's very disgusting and disturbing. We do not deserve this. They are people who are dedicated to hurting Corey and anyone around him. This channel is only the tip of the iceberg, sadly, but it's a start. Prayers for us, heart emoji. Before this, she had shared the petition, the one that has 18 signatures. That's mostly us.
I love that that image that they put on it. The AI image.
Yeah, it's
of,
like an
of
AI
hands
hand,
grabbing like little black kids.
Yeah, it's like grabbing children that are listening to podcasts and sweeping them up in their rhetoric. We always said we were the gateway to the alt-right, right?
No, we've never said that, and it's less true than it's ever been.
Oh, yeah, this is where HDM was replying to someone. Corey's not a liar. If they want to keep their channel, parentheses, I'm not a public figure. First of all, you are, because you were listed. You tried to take it off and be slick, but you were listed on Corey's website as the webmaster. You've been referred to by Corey to reach out to you for support, and you constantly contact people of your own volition anyways.
Even if she isn't a public figure, who fucking cares?
And she's about to launch a podcast. She has a tweet about it that's kind of directed at us where she's like, I can out-talk anyone, baby.
yeah.
They have no other content. Jim and them want Corey's burnt ear and want people to ask Corey to marry them. Very weird. You buy this autograph at the table, the personalized autograph. It's the cheapest one he has. You have him make the autograph out to Cocoa Buns and sign Corey Feldman, and then you propose to him. You ask him if he will marry Jim and them.
All right, you got us. No, I'm sorry.
And you know what? That's still on, by the way. That's not off the books.
Oh, really?
That's still on. Proposal? Come on.
Yeah.
We're in the friendship arc anyways.
Yeah,
okay.
This is the big climax of the enemies arc. If we're going to get into the friendship arc,
he will never sign anything to Cocoa Buns at this point, though, right?
he might.
That's a good point.
And set a camera up at his Comic-Con. Did Jim and them tell you to post? I have a degree in marketing. Corey is in a lot of pain, and so is his family.
That is fucking three things. It's like three completely different things.
Of course, it puts everyone out there, but to save his son from others using his son for attention, he mentioned them. Comedy is not funny when they mess with a child with mental illness, no matter the age.
No matter the age, he's still
Yeah.
a child.
Yeah, still trying to pitch it as some sort of fucking taking advantage of a child with mental illness.
Like we went after Zen.
Tyler Bird did bring up the classic voicemail, which actually we should play that. It's an oldie but a goodie.
I'm wanting to believe that this is a joke. You got to be joking, right? This isn't real. Like, no.
What is this again?
Human.
This is to an angel, and he's actually going to explain. It's great because Tyler gets him to respond to it on his tweets here. But for context, this is the voicemail that he left for an angel that missed a show that she leaked about to show like who he is.
Joke. you got to be joking, right? This isn't real. Like, no human being on this earth would be selfish enough and egotistical enough and fucked up in the head enough to fuck friends over like this at the last minute.
Of course.
Like, you know that I spent real money, and you know that I'm struggling, and you know how hard it has been to get to this point. And like, no person would do this to another group of people that they call friends unless you're like a soulless, careless, like inhumane fucking piece of shit. So I really hope, for all fucking practical purposes, that this is a fucking elaborate joke, and that you're gonna call and say that this was all a joke, or you were just playing, or something. Because if I don't fucking hear from you, girl, your name is fucking Mud. Let me tell you, don't even bother coming back to LA, because you'll never get another gig in that fucking town. Ever. Like, I will fucking make sure.
Trust me,
everybody
there's no
knows what a
gigs.
piece of shit you are. Okay? Cool. Peace.
Okay. Well, because someone was saying Corey and his family, leave him and his family alone. They're not bothering anyone. Stay out of their business. Get a life. And then Tyler Bird was like, never hurt anyone. 2 sides to every story, and shared an article about this voicemail. The dude's like, how do you know that story's for real? And then so Corey does respond and talks about the voicemail. It's a true story, all right. It was a setup. The girl stood me up on purpose the day before the Today Show performance, and I had to hire a last-minute fill-in after this girl made us drive to Vegas. Then she sold the story of me yelling at her voicemail to the tabloids. Yeah, I was mad, and I had every single right to be. She was unprofessional, and later learned it was orchestrated. So once again, it's some deep fucking conspiracy.
Everything's a conspiracy.
Yeah. Everything's this deep-rooted fucking trick and elaborate scam. She made me say you'll never work in this town again.
So she was just an angel, right?
Yeah.
This was one of his angels, and then he like put her up in like a cockroach-ridden motel and never talked to her. And then...
Well, and it's not even like she like an orchestrated thing would be like you hide a recorder on you, get him to start talking. Like he literally made a choice to leave a voicemail looking like a piece of shit, and he was just outed for the person that he is.
Well, based on that explanation, what did Ledette Elliott have to say? Something normal?
Oh, yeah.
Something
What
rational?
did Ledette Elliott have to say? Well, that crazy bitch will get whatever she deserves. God don't like ugly, and I can prove it. Karma is real.
Look at me.
And so is the boogeyman. You did right by putting that bitch in her place. I would have too, darling. And then a gif. Karma has no deadline.
Wait a minute. The boogeyman's real?
Yeah. No, Jeff, come back.
There was somebody on his Instagram that commented like about the video about us. That was something like, I know how you feel. I'm suing Lady Gaga for stealing all my ideas. Like someone that's dead serious,
insane person.
Someone who was dead serious. And it's like, these are the people that you have on your side. I know how Daniel LaRusso feels in Cobra Kai, because it's like he's getting caught up in this crazy karate feud. And his wife's like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, just live a normal life. But meanwhile, I'm getting caught up in this crazy feud with an 80s star.
Yeah.
Well, and Zen's a lethal weapon if he gets in here.
That's true. It's fucking game over. Shut it down.
Not if he gets in, when he gets in.
Yeah, it's not.
Well, maybe they're talking about him on the mic, because he's a lethal weapon on the mic.
Maybe it's both.
He's not concerned about the tattooed faced man that his son's been like hopping, like running around town with or whatever, having this psychotic break or whatever. The way
Well, just a guy he goes off on an adventure with.
Well, and this is one of those awesome guys that has like 47K followers and 20 views and 20 likes on his thing.
Oh yeah,
he just
yeah. I didn't even notice that, but yeah, he has a ton of followers.
He just bots it.
But he released this like produced video about Zen here.
Update on Zen Feldman. So he hit me up randomly a week ago saying, hey brother, I'm homeless, I want to see you. He also asked me for $20, and the thing is, he sent me a bunch of money through Apple Pay many times before I even knew who he was. I didn't know what number was sending me money. They just said, here you go.
What the fuck?
You're welcome. And I said, thank you, whoever you are. So
is that just a thing that happens?
Yes.
I guess if you're Divine Bing Bing.
Yeah, if you're Divine Bing Bing and the son of a celebrity finds you and worships you, you get $20.
I think that's the secret. That's how the secret works.
Yeah.
You put Divine Bing Bing out into the universe, and $20 comes your way.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, so yeah, he does show. $10.
Brother, why, lol?
Because you deserve it. Thanks, bro. I won my court battle for now.
Awesome.
Jeez. Zen probably picked it up from this guy because this guy must just put his number out and be like, hey, if anyone can send me some Apple Pay, I can really use it right now.
I think you're right.
Of course, I helped Zen Feldman when he reached out to me. I said, heck yeah, whatever you need, brother, I got you. He said, come pick me up because I'm homeless, and he didn't want to go back home. I knew he was 20. I didn't know he was, at the time.
It's so funny, like he's trying to have this serious conversation, and the subtitles are adding little emojis to the words, like time.
Yeah, that's a setting on CapCut.
The thing is, Zen was put in a halfway home, which is a rehab or a sober home for basically drug addicts. But in Zen's case, it was different because he was treated like a criminal when he was just going through, he was having psychotic episodes.
See, now what's this thing? Because Corey said it too. Who's treating him like a criminal, though?
I'm sorry, I'm driving my house right now.
Because isn't it Corey doing it at that point? Because he must have put him in this halfway house, or like, because he said that during his rant as well. Like, he's trying to get help, but he's being treated like a criminal. Was he arrested? I don't really understand.
Mental breakdowns, and they took him to jail instead of getting him the
stemming from an early
psychiatric help.
Someone's
that he
like
needs.
coaching him.
So, when I was with him, his psychiatric episode got him into the psych ward,
Maybe say it
mental
without
hospital.
laughing behind it.
Look, they're like laughing about it. This is fucking really weird, right?
Yeah, we're trying to sail my house into rougher waters right now.
This is bizarre.
So if you're wondering why I'm no longer with Zen, because he's back with loving family members where he should be. So yeah, I'm glad you're home. I'm glad you're okay.
He has
And
another family?
Pretty much.
Yeah, besides Divine
It was
Bing
nice
Bing.
to meet up with Zen. He met Adam. He met Maga.
What?
And we enjoyed his company and he enjoyed ours. And it was a beautiful, divine intervention that we had. Zen actually makes music. He's a very good artist. So once I get my income flow, I'm definitely going to be linking up with Zen again. I just can't wait to make 5D music and share these spiritual bars with y'all. Peace.
We're on a fifth dimension?
How would you not think that this guy's more connected to whatever's going on with your son than we are? And I'm not even putting it on this kid. I'm not saying he probably didn't do anything, but like when you look at it, are you concerned that he recorded a video that says Jim and them are pop culture? You know that? Or he's riding around in an RV with another guy that wants to make 5D music for the world.
Yeah, I'm sick of 5D music.
You know, and I love seeing these. Just someone.
Haunted.
It's his tweet about her performance, and someone replied with "Haunted."
Yep, she's original.
Good job, Ryan Kemp.
Yeah, she's original. Imagine that.
Those are the types of tweets I like.
Those are
Where
perfect,
That's
dude.
not harassment. It's just
No.
like a silly little
It's
thing
a
for
goof.
us.
It's a silly goof.
This much harassment. It's trolling.
Yeah, there you go. I mean, he shared it on Twitter as well. He was really trying to put us on blast.
29 retweets. Well, it's the petition at 17.
A bunch of mamas.
I mean, it's literally like if people see you have to put your email in, they're like, eh.
Yeah. Dude, it's just funny how he was really trying to put us on blast and like nothing happened. It really had like no. I mean, I get his fans are probably all like weird boomers that don't know shit
Yeah.
about the
'cause, like,
computer or whatever.
If it was anyone else, we're the only ones that would have talked about it, but it was about us. So
Yes,
it's like,
yeah.
now we're just going to talk about it badly.
Hold on, I heard there might be a new video.
You got to hear the voice of the supporters.
Cocoa Bonds, Wolfpack, Jim and them.
I gotta watch that one again.
If you're in the chat, fucking.
That is
also
great
the
work.
Wolfpack commented that they're there.
That was so good.
Wolf from Wolfpack. Wolfpack was here.
Cocoa Bonds, Wolfpack, Jim and them.
He's like cracking himself up. He's like trying not to laugh at the end.
That's because he didn't even try. He just said hashtags.
I was like the end where he's like, "Yeah, I know what I just did."
Yeah, I put my scale on the wall for some reason. That's how I weigh myself. I throw myself at the wall.
Oh my god, that is so funny. Because, dude, seeing people just say cocoa buns to things was cracking me up all week long.
Cocoa buns is so good.
I
now
love
gonna eat
that
cocoa.
we have this like secret language now. Although I guess now it's the Heather Dunn Mays and Corey's ear constantly being like, they're saying cocoa
But
buns.
it doesn't need to be secret. It just needs to be ours.
You lie about your height, lie about your clout, lie about your friends, now you running your mouth. Calling us villains, that's rich from a scammer. Making grown men pay for a handshake and glamour. You claiming we twisted, you straight up deranged. Got a fake Michael Jackson whole tour rearranged. Manipulate fans, gaslight on repeat.